She's not even rich because her dad's on like a government salary.
There are more important things than money, Cece.
Since when?
I had such a great time watching this show. I watched it literally all night. I woke up at midnight and I watched the whole thing. I was going to watch 1 or 2 and then take a nap and get ready for this, but nah. I decided to get wired.
Whoa, I love that energy.
I like to hear that.
What a roller coaster. I mean, the arc that your characters go on is, I don't want to say delightful, but harrowing in its way.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you sign up for Cruel Intentions, that name carries with it just the idea that anything goes. But were you prepared for the directions that your story goes and will continue to go in future seasons?
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I said this in another interview that I wasn't shocked, but like the way you just like phrased that, I was like, honestly, like I think there was some shock for me because I obviously like I had watched the movie during the audition, but I think I like forgot how cruel and how fucked up these people get, and I'm realizing now that I was like, oh my god, no, like
it's terrible.
It's sad.
Yeah. I mean, I think that what happens is that when something is written really well, even though you know what's going to happen, when you're actually doing it, you're like, whoa, like, okay, like that's
like she did not.
That's no joke, you know? And so I think that's the sign of good writing, is that even when you know it's coming, you're still kind of affected by it, you know?
It's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your characters, to the degree that there can be a moral center in the show, at least start out that way.
Right.
But, you know, in this show, it feels like the cruelest or most depraved choices are the ones that you kind of secretly want to see just to see it play out. You know? And as actors, is it not delicious to get to see it play out and make it play out in your way?
Yeah.
Well,
I think that, you know, we have different journeys, you know, like my character's journey, he doesn't make any choices on this show that are inherently selfish. I think he's trying to be a good guy and trying to do things the right way. Things just go sideways. But, Professor Chadwick in and of himself is not really trying to like manipulate anybody or get anything in a way that's not deserved. So it's different with the world that Cece's in, where there's a lot more selfishness going on.
Yeah, lots of cruelty in the sorority, but I don't know. Ultimately, like Cece is just kind of a pawn. Like I think she is aware of what she's doing, but she's just so desperate to please and to be seen as worthy that she gets lost and she gets confused. And I think with the help of Professor Chadwick, maybe she starts to see that that's not exactly what she wants, which is really fun and interesting.
Yeah, like for Cece, I feel like she's a cog in that machine.
Yeah.
Of you know, the truly duplicitous characters on the show.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil too much, but I feel like in the future we will see a truly unhinged version of Cece. Do you have like ambitions or even input into where you want your character to go in the future?
I mean, yeah, obviously we have no idea about a season 2, but I definitely could see Cece, you know, starting to maybe put some pieces together and maybe get a little bit of power back, you know, try at least. But yeah, I think that her character has lots of growth and like a lot of things that could happen, but we just don't know.
Excellent. Thank you for your time. The show is fantastic, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too.
Because I honestly have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited too.
It can go anywhere. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks,
Thank
Zach.
you.
I'm a professor. We need to keep things professional.